losing sleep, what to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, staying strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, staying strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Wake me from this dream I've been in. I need to get in closer to you. I swear you might succeed. Oh baby, I've been waiting for you. Now we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. I'd rather pay attention to you. But all the things that lost in my mind, I'm always searching for answers I'll never find. I dissect every moment, every choice I make, caught in a cycle, can't catch a break. 나연히 내게 보낸 reels 하나 둘씩 클릭해보는 너의 생각들 yeah. Look at me baby you and me 하루 종일 혼자라도 not only lonely Come close to me baby just like a dream yeah. 따뜻한 너의 품 고개 들어 이렇게 눈 맞추면 You make me go crazy all the little things you do You're my teddy bear, teddy bear 나는 사랑받는 쳐도 좋아 You're my teddy bear, teddy bear 부드러운 너의 품 난 원해 너의 눈 The sweetest 누군가 나에게 어디가 그렇게 좋냐고 물어보면 난 이렇게 대답할래 내게 10번의 기회가 있다도 나에게 all in 해가 2번 아니 3번 뜰 때까지 너의 옆에 Come close to me baby just like a dream yeah 이런 맘처럼 I wanna know everything about you 살짝 몰래 내게 입 맞추면 You make me go crazy all the little things you do You're my teddy bear, teddy bear 나는 사랑받는 쳐도 좋아 You're my teddy bear, teddy bear 부드러운 너의 품 see the light shining on the stage. This is what I imagine every day. 작은 한 뼘짜리 공간 속 꿈을 노래하는 거울 속에 난 그 무대 위에 더 자유로운데. They say that I could fall, that I should let go. Shout it out, I don't mind my problems. They only make me get stronger. I know that they're gonna push me go higher. 기억해, 완벽하지라도 I say 완전해. 미련이 하나도 I'm on the way. All my dreams, my eternal fire. On my mind, on my mind, on my mind, on my mind. I see my name nominated on the stage. This is what I imagine every day. Yeah. 지금까지 나를 믿어준, 언제까지 나 옆에 있어준 my friend. 먹이면 바라보는데. They say that I could fall, that I should let go. Shout it out, I don't mind my problems. They only make me get stronger. I know that they're gonna push me go higher. 기억해, 완벽하지라도 I say 완전해. 미련이 하나도 I'm on the way. All my dreams, my eternal fire. On my mind, 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 on my mind. Shout it out, I don't mind my problems. They only make me get stronger. I know that they're gonna push me go higher. 기억해, 완벽하지라도 I say 완전해. 미련이 하나도 I'm on the way. All my dreams, my eternal fire. On my mind, 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 on my mind.
これだもんな。ステコン打ってから。
で、この月曜日に上下げる。
一緒ボリュームもあるからね。
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I'll drown. What can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense. I will try to find you.
was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this.
But I'm gonna